Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me?
Hi you guys, welcome back to another episode of Life with Z. In this week's video, we're going to be doing some house cleaning. We're going to do some grocery shopping, some laundry. There's a few areas of the house that I want to deep clean, like the ice machine. We're overdue for a good vacuum and mop. And then I'm sure there's some other things we'll clean as well. But I'm really looking forward to spending the time with you. It's been a while since we've done a cleaning video together. So ready to get this place whipped into shape. Hopefully you have some projects on your to-do list too, and you can work alongside me while we get things done. So let's get started. All right, you guys, we are starting the day off strong with unloading our groceries for the week. It is a great feeling going into the new week, knowing you're stocked up and have all the ingredients for your lunches and dinners. So let's go through what we picked up for this week. All right, you guys, so I thought I would give you a little rundown of what we got at the grocery store for this week's haul. We spent about $140, and this should last for all of our meals for the week. So we have some protein over here for Greg. We're gonna do some ground turkey and chicken. We have shredded lettuce for tacos, broccoli for some lunch bowls, tons of scallions. We use those to top our dinners. We have carrots to go with dinner. Tomato, lime, onion. We use that to make some salsas and different toppings for our dinners. We have tons of berries. I love berries and they are good anti-inflammatory food. And raspberries were actually 99 cents, so got 3 of those this week. We've got bananas, and then my vegetarian protein will do seasoned roasted chickpeas. We've got cilantro, taco shells. I did pick up 2 of these cotija cheeses. That added definitely, about $14 to our grocery shop, but this cheese is hard to find and I love it for tacos and it'll keep in the fridge. So we'll use about half of one for this week and then the rest we can save. Tons of sweet potatoes. I'm gonna make sweet potato tacos. We need a sweet potato for one of our dinners. And then I've been craving just roasted sweet potatoes, so I'm gonna roast some of these for lunches this week. Got some more decaf cold brew, my favorite oat milk brown sugar shaken espresso creamer, half and half for our dirty sodas, some Chobani yogurt for me. Greg likes this wheat yogurt, and then a few other extras. So some frosting, gonna make some cookies for Halloween. We needed more honey, really like this Keith's local Tennessee honey. Got some Olipop, and then definitely an impulse buy. I saw these mulling spices. Not sure what I'm gonna do with them yet. Maybe make a simmer pot, but had to pick those up for the season. Cliff Bars like always, and I think that's it. So that's our grocery haul. It was about $140. We definitely had some extras with those items over there, and then buying 2 of the cotija cheese. So typically our grocery for the 2 of us is around $110, $120, but this week where we were at $140, but not too bad.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our ability.
All right, let's get all these groceries put away so we can get started on our deep cleaning of the house. We are early on in our cleaning motivation for today, so hopefully you have a project on your to-do list. If you haven't started already, here's your sign. Get up, get moving, and let's get things done together. We have nearly 22 minutes of cleaning motivation today, and I'm sure you can get something checked off your to-do list. So here's a look at all of our groceries put away. That is such a good feeling to have the fridge stocked up and ready to go for the week ahead. Next, we'll head into the laundry room and get a load of laundry going while we continue on our cleaning. It's a great way to multitask, to have the laundry running while we're cleaning other areas of the house. So if you need to do a load of laundry, go ahead, toss one in. You'll be so glad you did later on. First things first, in the kitchen, we'll get the dishwasher unloaded and all the clean dishes put away. Then we'll tackle this pile of dirty dishes in the sink before we head back over to flip our laundry and keep the cleaning moving. Taking a second to flip our laundry and get that freshly washed laundry in the dryer to dry. Then we'll toss in a load of whites before we head back in the kitchen to deep clean the ice machine.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable.
All right, you guys, I'm sure many of you have dreamt of owning a Pebble ice machine for yourself, and I am here to tell you it's not as glamorous as it sometimes looks on social media. I love this ice machine. I've had it for going on 6 years. It was a 2020 investment for me when I knew I would be working from home. But let me tell you, it gets really grimy fairly quickly and takes a lot of effort and energy to clean. So I definitely try to do this a couple times a year, and I am way overdue. So we're gonna fully take this apart and clean all the hoses and nooks and crannies. I have done this enough times that I know the basics, but when it comes to the heavy lifting, I call in reinforcements and my husband helps me. There are some clamps and hard to reach places where I need his handyman skills. So we have a pretty good system where we work together and we can get all these hoses removed from the machine. I clean them out with a straw cleaner and make sure to get any of that built up scale or gunk, whatever it is from sitting water, cleaned out so that I know the ice my machine is making is nice and clean.
Can you feel me?
So there's all those parts and pieces air drying, and then we'll go ahead and get them put back together. While I was helping, I realized the filter on the side of the ice machine could use a good clean as well, so went ahead and went over that with the vacuum. And that's pretty much it. It's really just cleaning out those tubes. I also do the vinegar cleaning cycle, which you saw at the beginning of the process, letting vinegar and water run through the machine to clean that as well. But then we assemble it all back together and we'll have clean ice for another few months. So we'll get that put back in the corner and making ice. And then it's back to the laundry room to take out our laundry. I had a few items that I don't fully dry, so we'll hang those up to dry. And then after the rest dries, we'll head over to start folding and hanging our laundry.
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in the trash now. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Oh, Emily. I can't believe it's already over. Too late to talk and fix whatever's broken.
Just getting those final few pieces of clothing hung up and ready to put away. We are about halfway through our cleaning motivation. So how you doing, girl? Are you getting things done? It's not too late to get up and get started if you haven't yet. You're gonna feel so good once you get something checked off your to-do list. So we are powering through things left and right over here. Laundry is done, the ice machine has been cleaned. So next up, my appliances are due for a good cleaning as well. I am ashamed to admit it's been months since I've cleaned these, and if you know me, you know I like to clean these ideally once a month. So they were pretty grimy, and I went over them first with a microfiber and warm water to get any of the food or dirt removed, and then we'll go in with our favorite stainless steel cleaner and polish the doors in the fridge and get them looking brand new.
Who said that the sun would always shine? I'm not sure you realize what you are giving up. When did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, Emily, when did you fall right?
Next, we'll head over to the microwave, and same thing here. Again, some of that food and grease has built up over the last couple months, so just going over everything with a microfiber and some warm water, and then we'll go over all those stainless steel surfaces as well, just to make sure they are degreased before we go in and polish them with the stainless steel cleaner.
Leave and close my door. Oh,
And then we'll clean the stovetop as well. Again, just going over it with my microfiber, and I realized that my tile backsplash could use a clean as well, even under the microwave where that vent captures any of the grease while cooking. So we'll get the surface all wiped down before we go back in with, again, our stainless steel cleaner to clean those stainless steel surfaces, and then our method degreaser to clean the stovetop.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive, get down and dirty, act like the bad guy.
If you've watched my cleaning videos before, you know one of my favorite things to clean is the knobs on the stove. These get so greasy and grimy just from cooking. They are in a high traffic area, so taking those off and letting them soak is the best way to make sure they're nice and clean. Then we'll go ahead and wipe down the surface and polish it up as well. And I didn't get a clip, but I actually cleaned the inside of the oven as well, so it is all set and ready to go. Then we'll finally wipe down the dishwasher as well. Again, just going over with the microfiber and then polishing with a stainless steel cleaner. And look at that. We have all of our appliances nice and clean. They should last for another month at least. And it feels so good to have that done. We have about 6 minutes of cleaning motivation left. Hopefully you're chugging along, getting things done. Keep going, girl. You've got this. I am cheering you on, and you're motivating me more than you know. Sometimes for me, when I'm cleaning, I get started and then I find other areas that could use some attention as well, and that's exactly what happened here. While I was cleaning the appliances, I realized that the bottoms of my cabinets were due for a good once over, so while we have the microfiber out, let's just go ahead and get those wiped down. We'll wipe down the spice rack as well and those lower cabinets by the sink, just where food and dirt and soap and water can kind of build up over time. So it's a great way to maintain them and keep them looking newer longer, just to give them a good once over every few months with a microfiber and some warm water.
Would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wanna know. Can we trust the stars above to let us know?
It is finally time to clean our floors. We are pretty good about vacuuming regularly throughout the week, but I can't tell you the last time these floors have been mopped. I have been enjoying the fall season and making all the fun fall crafts and recipes, and I have been neglecting these floors. So let's get all the stools pushed out of the way, do a deep vacuum, and then we're gonna break out the steam mop and clean and sanitize our floors. When I pulled those kitchen stools away from the island, I realized that the baseboard down here could use some cleaning as well, so we'll go ahead and wipe off the surface just to get any of those marks and dust removed, and then break out the steam mop. So gonna really take my time here, do a few passes over the most high trafficked areas and make sure our floor is nice and clean. And I can tell you, since I'm watching this back as I edit it, our floors feel amazing. You can really tell the difference. I think you kind of get used to it when they're a little dirty and you've just been walking on them, but there's nothing really better than fresh, clean floors. I just feel like the whole house is cleaner when the floors are clean. So this is your sign. If you haven't cleaned your floors in a while, I can promise you, you're gonna feel so much better once you do. So we're just taking our time, making sure to be really thorough and get all these areas nice and clean.
'cause I am gold. I'm golden. I bet you think that I should calm down.
And just like that, we're in our final few minutes of cleaning motivation. Hopefully you were able to get at least one thing checked off your to-do list. I am just finishing up the last little bit of mopping, and then we'll get the steam mop put away, and I'll give you a quick spin through our space and how nice and clean it is. It feels so good to not only have the appliances cleaned, the floors clean, but also the ice machine deep cleaned, my laundry washed and put away, and the fridge stocked with groceries for the week ahead.
You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions.
We'll get our rugs put back in place, and I'll give you a look at the finished product. All of our appliances are nice and clean. The floor is clean. It feels so good to have all that accomplished. Now we can sit back and relax and enjoy all our hard work.
The way you look, the way you laugh, and how you move. It kinda makes me go crazy.
All right, you guys, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for spending the time with me. We got a lot done around the house. Hopefully you found some motivation to get a few things done on your to-do list too. Please make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next week for a brand new video. Bye!
Before I'm too